Gonna rather sip on some of them Wild Turkey tonight, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You know, I got another turkey.
Yeah?
Let me know if it's any good. What do you think? Rare breed. Is it any better?
Ooh, nice. Good score, my friend. All right, everybody, welcome back to 1090. I am Andy. This is Todd. We are your home for anything beer, bourbon, rock and roll, and Def Leppard t-shirts.
Yep.
Nothing different today. But one thing that is different is the last time we sipped on a little Wild Turkey, it was when we did our Whiskeys of Bourbon County Stout series that we can link you back to. The 2019 BCS was actually aged in 3 different barrels. It was Heaven Hill, it was Buffalo Trace, and it was Wild Turkey. So we said, hey, let's put them together. And we had the Trace up against the original Wild Turkey.
You said, I wish we had 101, right?
Yeah, because it didn't really stand up to the Buffalo Trace.
But
you know what? Another day, another turkey. And this one, I think, a little bit better. I have not tried this before. We just got this and uncorked it today. Neither one of us have even put a nose on this yet. But I am excited to get into this because, again, another barrel proof. And we'll link you back to our Larceny barrel proof review we just put out.
It's good.
Sometimes they can get pricey. And this is another one of those moderately priced, what everyone is saying is a really good value for a barrel-proofed bourbon. So
in our area, you paid about $50 for this, right?
$50, yeah, which is actually a pretty good price because sometimes whiskey can be really overpriced around here.
Yep.
This is 75% corn. This is 13% rye and 12% barley. So a nice Alligator Char 4 on this puppy from.
Look at the color on this.
Yeah, this is great. So why don't we dive right into this, huh?
Ooh, look at the beauty. I mean, that is.
Yeah, nice caramel.
Caramel. I mean, it's just caramel. Looks beautiful.
That's a pretty color.
Get a nose on it?
Nose on it?
Oh, good Lord.
Ooh, it's got a nice smell on that.
You can tell it's high proof though.
You know, but it's again,
very
it's
pleasant, but the tinge on my nose a
burning a little bit there.
Just a little bit, but I really went in for it.
It's 116.8.
Smells amazing.
This is really pretty. I'm getting some vanilla on the nose there.
I'm getting a lot of the wood.
I'm getting
wood
a little. There's definitely some sweet. You can tell it's going to be a sweeter. I can at least say it's going to be a sweeter bourbon.
I'm getting that sort of charry, woody smell to it. Is that a smell?
I'm getting a lot of sweetness off of this nose.
No wood component on that? I am.
Yeah, let's
well, cheers.
Let's taste it and see what you get.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Hold on.
So
you said it was sweet.
There's a little heat up front on this.
It's like red hot heat, right? Yeah. That you get, but it's not a it's not like a I don't know what the word is, like an ethanol. It's not like a
no. It's not overpowering.
Yeah,
especially for the high proof.
It's warm though, man. I tell you what, taking a nice sip on that first and letting it just go down. It's just you can feel it warming down. But I think you're right when you said sweet on the nose. It is. I was expecting more heat up front. You said I think it's more heat on the back because I can feel it now lingering after I swallow it. That's where I'm feeling the heat, not up front.
No, I'm still getting the sweet notes on this.
Just let it lay,
some caramel, almost some. You're really chewing there, huh?
Yeah, because you can taste it on your tongue. It's just laying there. I'm trying to pick up the flavor so I can describe. You know.
No, I like this actually a lot, to be honest with you.
So, would you get any of the caramel sort of sweetness, that toffee? Is that coming through in the wood? I'm trying to understand where some of those flavors from that sweetness would come from, other than it's got to be the barrel, right?
Well, this is a heavily charred barrel, so you're going to pick up a little bit more flavor off of that. And this is blended 6, 8, and 12-year barrels together. I mean, this is a pretty offering.
Your tongue and your lips, and that's where the sweetness is. It's almost like that red hot on the finish, but the sweetness up front. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I think overall for a barrel proof bourbon, which you can pay a lot for, and it's accessible. This is something you can go out and you can find.
How would you compare this to 101?
Oh, I like this better than 101.
This is better than 101.
This is better than 101.
This is so a step up from 101.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, there you go.
I like this more than the 101. Definitely more than the original.
Just easier to drink, smoother, and increased.
Well, it depends on your palate again.
Got it.
You know, if you have a tolerance for a little bit of the higher proof and higher strengths, I think they're more flavorful. I just really do. And now some people will take this and cut this with a little bit of water, a little bit of distilled water, and just kind of let that simmer just a little bit. I prefer to drink my bourbon neat. Now, if I'm going to drink regular Wild Turkey, I'm going to put it in Coke or something like that. But this would be something
fantastic. It's easy to sip on for 116. You said
116.
I mean,
proof. Yeah, and this is the higher the last couple lots they released. I think of the barrel proof of 110, like 112. This is in their new bottle, which I think is nice. And definitely a little bit higher proof. Yeah, you're going at it for a new whiskey guy. You're enjoying it.
Just trying to get those flavors. Yeah. See if it, as I drink it more, will it change? The initial heat backs off after you take those third and fourth, sips, so you can taste more of the complexity of it. I'm looking for. I smell wood on that. I don't really taste a ton of the wood characteristics, the woodiness that you sometimes get from these. I don't taste that.
This is really, to me, this is really sweet with a little bit of heat on the back. You got cinnamon.
Red hot. Yeah,
you got
definitely cinnamon. That's where the red hot.
You do get that kind of a little bit of that burn, more so than I had with when we tried the Larceny, which was actually bigger than this. Was 123.
But it's not so. The flavor is so pleasant that doesn't make me want to be like I can't drink it. This is, I'm ready to go back for another one.
Yeah, this is a nice find, and like I said, they're accessible. I think people sometimes give Wild Turkey a bad name, but I think people who actually enjoy whiskey realize they make some really good stuff.
And this regular Wild Turkey.
I know you will, but this is no different, man. The old barrel proof from old Jimmy Russell.
Rare breed.
Stuff. Rare breed. So
all right.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so let us know. Yeah.
Barrel system.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, barrel system. Out of five barrels. I gotta take this thing straight. 116 proof. I really like this. I was expecting to come back and be like, "Ooh, it's too much for me," but I'm finishing this sucker. I'm ready for another one. To me, that's how I say it's good. I'm gonna go 4.25.
Nice. And actually, I'm gonna like you on that. I am
getting good.
You are, because I think this is really good. I don't think it's quite the best of the barrel proofs that we've had as of late. Correct. When we compared it to I think the Larceny barrel proof that just came out is a little bit better than this.
But for $50, come on.
Elijah Craig's. This is right up there, though. This is right up there. And if I'm gonna sit down and sip on one, I'm enjoying this. I like the sweetness on this. I really do.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So if you like what you see from 21090, please hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell in the corner. Going to let you know every time we got a new video.
We got more whiskey coming too.
We do. Plenty on the way. We've got Instagram. We've got Twitter. We've got Facebook. And as always, we'd love to hear your comments. If you've had the rare breed from Wild Turkey, please let us know what you think, because we got some good stuff out there in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, man. This is great. So I'm liking this. Good pickup. You're done. I'm going to cheers myself out since Todd is already done.
It's that good.
But yeah, well done, Wild Turkey.
Cheers, everybody. I like that a lot. Ooh, look at you.